Welcome, everyone. Today we're having a heads up. It's actually the Egypt one. And later on, we're going to have some different ones. But yeah, let me just double check my feed real quickly. If everything is fine, if there are no hiccups. But yeah, that should be pretty much it. So Egypt players, interesting. I kind of wonder what they are like. Are there a few Egypt players that are actually professional with this one? Not that I can think of at the moment, though. So yeah. But regardless, we'll see how they play. If anything, it is foreign, so they have a different style. That's for sure. So right now, off the bat, actually, blinds are. Let me see. Blinds are 5,100. And overall, everything is still same. They start with 10K instead of the 15K, as you've noticed, because they guys don't have to pass through it. So yeah. So right off the bat, everything is still casual. Nothing too special of hands. I like how the guy on the left was these names. If you think you can read, at least I can read Chinese names, but with these ones, no clue. It's kind of like Thai, snake language. Yeah, what name should we give them in general? That's the funny part. I wonder if the right one is just no, it is actually a video. It's not a picture itself. So we could just call them yellow and red. Banana and apple. Ten Jack 3-4, both pretty okay-ish hands. Ten Jack suited, taking his time for it. Probably might be 3-betting, just flat calling. Great flop from 3-4 though. Flush draw. Has a pair, so can continue on. He's still taking his time for it. Either he must be doing something or he is under-repping his hand. So yeah. Ace-9, Ace-6. One dominates the other. Ace-9 could 3-bet here if he wants to. Does, but like with a mid-click. He gets 4-betted by ace-6. Beautiful. So right off the bat, they're pretty much aggressive. Quite a change up in the heads up. I think this is the first time someone 4-bets. Like, even though they have mediocre hands. So yeah. And you have to imagine the blind levels are not that high. Does make the call. No, he actually decides to donk lead out, which is interesting. A6 calls, ace-9, 2-pair. So you could say he's committed, unless the river has a heart on it. Oh, so let's take it down. Wasn't even that big of a bet. 300 into 2K? Yeah. It's like one of these people is just the guy on the left, the yellow. It's pretty much focused on playing game. Where the guy on the right is just staring at his crotch. So 5-10 pocket threes. I'm telling you, if you play 5-10, it's guaranteed hit. I think I should start tallying again. So king 7, he flops on the flop top pair. Turn is an ace though, but 10-8 might definitely call. Just appeal one more time. But if he checks here and he continues to bet out with king 7, I think he might fold on this. Then again, hopefully it's best out of 3 so we can see the pattern again, just like we did with yesterday with TJ. But yeah, he does decide to peel. There you go. Again, nothing too special. Before 8, just decides to call. It's interesting. Normal wage is just one of those hands where you have to muck. Both do this. Both now is pretty much chop pot right now. Yeah. It is a snap call, actually. If they had anything better, like what is it? Like Jack 8, 8, 9, they would obviously like pre-flop open it, but yeah, that's it. Both premium hands, but Ace-7 is flopping the better of it. That's pot. Both totally missed. However, it's not too bad for King 10, even though he's behind. Like if Ace-9, they just limped as well. It's a limp pot though. I was expecting like a 3-bet or something like that, but it seems like Ace-9 is trapping. Does get there on the river. King Jack suited against Queen 9. King Jack definitely can just make it to 6. I mean, he is currently leading. Just limps in as well. Compared to the beginning, they're playing really conservative. That's okay though. Let's just hope it's the best out of 3. Pocket 9s, Jojo. Queen 7 makes the call. Hey. Now he's pretty much dead, yeah. So he already has a flush. I don't think Queen 7 can bet on this. Oh, he makes a pot bet. 9 is gonna call, yeah. And pretty much the stacks are almost even. Deuce 9 hitting top pair. Terrible kicker. Like the funniest part was what was it? Like we're in 2022, right? Yeah, I think in COVID happened in 2020. So in 2021, there were like a few games going around tournaments in in China, especially in the south in Hainan. And the bottom set. And there was like a certain itch that I had where I had to play, or I wanted to play actually. But upon informing, basically they said that, you know, due to travel restrictions and everything, like this game will be canceled. So I decided not to go. So then apparently the game did go, but only Chinese were allowed. And they also had like invited like a couple of pros, you know, from the Europe and from North America as well. But apparently they were not allowed either. So it was just end up being like a regular Chinese one tournament. But nowadays, I do know the games everywhere here in China are closed, so everything is just being redirected online, which is not bad. The games do go faster, but you know, you miss that live interaction. Otherwise, we'll end up looking and staring at our crotches with the phone in our hand.
Hello.
So 10 Jack. Unfortunate turn for 6-9 though. I don't think he can bluff with this. 10 Jack will call. I mean, he has top pair. Right now, the only thing is this kicker good, which is a 10, which is not bad though. Doesn't have a heart. So if he had like the queen of hearts, he would comfortably call, or even a 10 of hearts. But I think 10 Jack, he would still make the call because this is a pot size bet. Now he decides to raise. So good. The guy is like, what is it? Holding in his expression. Three, six, five, eight. Five, nine just snap calls. So this is pretty much going to be Bluff City, I think. 5-9 still calls. 3-6 is feeling really uncomfortable right now. This is interesting. Let's go for the triple barrel. 9 high? Wow, that must get you tilted. This guy was just snapping it. He was triple barreling it with 9 high. Wow. Egypt pros, man, I'm telling you. I wonder what his thought process was with that 9 high call. Yeah, that's so interesting. I'm so confused by that. Queen 9. Ooh. Flopping trips, turning boat. Let's make a pot bet. And right now the blinds are 153. Meaning that he needs to watch out the player in the red. Pocket queens. Makes a limp. 3-7 just calls. Both missed, but queen high is still good. There. Queen high does take it. So far he is having a 3-1 chip lead. Does check. And right now he has a gutter with bottom pair, but so does queen 7. Queen 7 actually has also a gutter. Yeah, I would say with like 2 overs, but ace 3 is still good though. So yeah. Yeah, there's a small slight delay. It's pretty much from the program that we're using, but it should be fine. Ace-8 doesn't actually raise, he just calls as well. But rank 9 is the second nuts. Let's make the call. Kind of misplay. Pocket 3 does make a pot bet, and Jack 5 instant folds. So positioning is kind of key here. Ten-9, absolute beauty. Thus decides to check it. It's a really unconventional kind of a heads-up style. Normally, these are the kind of cards where you should be betting or raising with, but so far they're taking a different approach. Like every certain region, they play with each other a lot. So you have like Asia, Middle East, Europe, North America, South America as well, definitely. Australia is just being Australia, so absolutely bonkers. Ace 9, mean clicks it, hits top. Queen 8 doesn't hit nothing. And blinds are 2-4, so they are gonna have to be a bit careful because every hand matters, so you cannot play loosey-goosey anymore. That's for sure. All right, this is gonna be interesting. So ace 10 just limps in. 4-5 suited just decides to call it. But he has an open-ended. But ace 10 still has top. Not with the queen though, with the 10. So ace 10. Just decide to check it. Interesting. And it just goes back. Kind of a weird play. Very much questioning it. Like the thought process. I mean, then he decides to go like with 9 high, like these kind of things, and then something like this happens. Like, wait, what? Ace 4 doesn't make the call. He hits the 4 though. Pre-flop, he was already ahead. Queen Deuce has a no. It doesn't have a gutter. Not at all. No, he does have a gutter. Yeah, he needed a 5 for a straight, I think. Right? Yeah. So he has 9 big blinds left. Let's check it. So remember, blinds are 2-4. Just limps in, goes all in. So 7-8 has a gutter and middle pair. Well, second pair where ace 9 has top. Does decide to make a call, and ace 9 might just go all in. Or actually make a pot bet value. It is kind of a dry board, seeing as it's just a limp pot. So yeah, it's a nice fold. Next hand, blinds will be 255. So pretty much one round equals to like what, 30 minutes, give or take? Yeah. Because he still has a 3-1 chip lead. And right now, the player on the red player, he's getting some premium cards nonstop. Doesn't take any advantage of it though. Like mostly just limp, and if he does get something, he just mints. But then yellow player gets nothing. Again, 10-9 suited. Yes, King 5. King 5 is a hand that is good, but I'd rather have 10-9 suited. And again, ace deuce, and the other one has 6 deuce. It's not working out for him, that's for sure. Six deuce has a gutter, ace deuce as well, but the ace high is just gonna take it. So right now, because of the blind levels, he's just being siphoned, and he was down to only 3K, and now he just pretty much doubled up in the last couple of hands. So yeah. Pocket threes against King 9. King 9. Kind of not worth it. Kind of want to call, but does make the call and does survive. So yeah, good on him. So congratulations to our player who just won. Hopefully it's the best out of 3. King 9 is actually the weaker brother of ace 10, though. It's not bad. 10, though. It's not bad. In heads up, it is pretty good, but like for half your chip stacks, that's going to be rough. So yeah, it is actually a best out of 1. So winner takes it home. So now we still have 5,100. Loving the beards. Really do enjoy it though. Seems I'm not the only one. Although I gotta shave it soon. Well, soon. Have to hurry it up though. Either that guy is wearing something on his head or his hair is incredibly greasy. So ace deuce against queen jack and flopping trips. Comfortable. That guy on the right is just staring into my soul. Just want to give his hair a wash or something like that. 3-5, flopping the best. 10-8 has a gutter. Doesn't hit it, so 5 is the best. If 10-8 decides to bet here, mostly with 3-5, I just call. Just to see what he has. Because it just went like check, check, like 2 times then. So, yeah. Jack 9 of hearts against Jack 9 of clubs. Let's see who flops the better suit. So it's pretty much Jack 9 of clubs, that's for sure. does min click it, which is weird. And they're pretty much going to chop it right now. But let's see who has the guts to continue with it. Neither. Kind of a weird play, but okay. Flopping two pair. Life is good. Life is very, very good. Blind's already like 80, 160 right now. I'm really questioning what he's doing with the nice. It's kind of weird. It's like I'm so distracted by the guy on the right. I just don't know what to do. Look at the guy on the left, and he's just pretending to be God. No, he does make the min raise though. This is nice. So it smells definitely there's a bluff. Even though he's value betting with the best hand at the moment, it's like I think basically because of that bluff, he's pretty much I wouldn't say like what tilted, but like frustrated. But it's a standard check bet. It's like what are you gonna do? It's like a check bet flop comes, you didn't hit, you continue leading out, and then you get re-raised. What are you gonna do? Re-raise? Yeah, that would be nice if you just re-raise in such a situation. But man, these guys are taking it really seriously compared to the other two, though. Hey, what can you do? Both whiffed. However, he has the six of diamonds. Although 4-6 does have a gutter, though, so yeah. I got these guys. I should shave my head as well. Look at it. It's kind of shiny, but it's not that super shiny though. Hmm. So this guy is on our left is deliberately tanking for such a long time just to get that 300 to increase the blind levels and everything. It's a very annoying one. Mm, open and a call. King 9 flopping the nut flush draw. And has the best hand. That's the size donk lead out with the pot bet though. Takes it. So the guy on the right, he's pretty much playing on his phone, but then during the entire time he was staring at the camera. I'm so confused with their setups. Queen 3 has the best hand at the moment. And I highly doubt he's going anywhere because he has top pair. He has a flush. Although it's a baby flush, it's still pretty good. This time going for the bluff with 8-3. 6-jack does decide to make a call. 10-5, obviously. Completely whiffs it, but could bluff it off him. Because he does make a bet of 500. Doesn't go for it. Now we have an interesting one. Jack 9 suiting his pocket nines. He is dominated. Just decides to make the call. Interesting. I don't think pocket nines is going to fold just yet. It is too strong of a hand, and you shouldn't really be afraid. If he's definitely going to check here. Depending on what the guy on the left is going to do, if he checks, then his nines are good though. So yeah, he can definitely lead out. He does make a pot size bet. This guy on our left is totally zoned in. Like only his eyes are moving. Does limp in, he has 5-10. So what are you gonna do? Just check. All right, before people say 5-10 sucks, I know he flops top two pair, but still. I mean, when you have 10-5 and the flop comes like this, I think you're pretty much good again. Regardless, it's all good. So yeah. Pre-setting having a gutter. Lines are 125, 250. But this match so far is just literally a tank show. I think they watch too much high stakes in general. Like, if it's really high stakes, then tanking is fine because you're playing with like what, 6, 7 digits sometimes, 6 digits. Well, uh, there are a few games where they play with like 7, 8 digits. What's that? The stat. But this here is, it's like, for them it might be the most glorious day of their lives. For me, it's just Thursday. I wonder if that's his real hair or if he's just like really greased up, wearing a, or just wearing a wig or something like that. Interesting. I think we're gonna see everything going in right now, but pre-flop they didn't bet. So nitty. 5-8, that does have an open-ended straight draw, flush draw, everything. Pocket sevens has middle sets. He's not going anywhere. Pocket sevens does decide to go all in. 5-8 does snap call. More like a frustration call, but yeah. And the winner on our left got it. I'm surprised it didn't just go all in on the flop, but then again, he was already committed from it from the start, so yeah. So congratulations to our winner on our left.
格里拉，高山豆蔻如胜境隐士， 花中极品，令世人惊鸿。历经556个日夜，提取焕活真萃。小豆蔻明，焕活自然美肤力。山姜素，抵御肌肤老化，释放非凡功效。豆蔻花化为焕活之力，唤醒基底能量，蔻之初，蔻住每一刻。
肌結果を約束するという企業スローガンのもと、日本のエステティック業界で3000社を超えるサロン様に取り扱いいただいています。創業30周年を機に本社新社屋を竣工、さらなる発展を目指し、一般流通、通信販売、海外展開など幅広いチャンネルに事業を積極拡大。世界中の女性、そしてマーケットから熱い視線が注がれています。100年続く一流企業を目指して、お客様をはじめ関わるすべての人たちに感謝の心を忘れずに、人々を美しく健やかに社会に貢献する企業として、これからも革新と創造を続けてまいります。
这不是自然给人类的恩赐，而是人类献给这片荒漠的史诗。10余年的培养与坚持，唤醒宁夏贺兰山东麓沉睡1000年的戈壁。好葡萄酒是种出来的，正是如此朴实无华的理念，成为了凯士利根植风土的信念。5万亩生态葡萄园，承载着凯士利的初心与探索，成就享誉业界的传奇佳酿。
人间月月，天上有啊，人间美酒啊，我来造。
好葡萄酒，就选凯士利。
玩休闲游戏就上 PK 那，还有惊喜哦！玩休闲游戏就上 PK 那，还有惊喜哦！玩休闲游戏就上 PK 那，还有惊喜哦！
美是一场无尽旅程，古老自然蕴藏生命能量。在离天堂最近的香格里拉，高山豆蔻如圣境隐士，花中极品，令世人惊鸿。历经556个日夜，提取焕活真萃。小豆蔻明，焕活自然美肤力。山姜素，抵御肌肤老化，释放非凡功效。豆蔻花化为焕活之力，唤醒基底能量，蔻之初，蔻住每一刻。
肌結果を約束するという企業スローガンのもと、日本のエステティック業界で3000社を超えるサロン様に取り扱いいただいています。創業30周年を機に本社新社屋を竣工、さらなる発展を目指し、一般流通、通信販売、海外展開など幅広いチャンネルに事業を積極拡大。世界中の女性、そしてマーケットから熱い視線が注がれています。100年続く一流企業を目指して、 お客様をはじめ関わるすべての人たちに感謝の心を忘れずに、人々を美しく健やかに社会に貢献する企業としてこれからも革新と創造を続けてまいります。
这不是自然给人类的恩赐，而是人类献给这片荒漠的史诗。10余年的培养与坚持，唤醒宁夏贺兰山东麓沉睡千年的戈壁。好葡萄酒是种出来的，正是如此朴实无华的理念，成为了凯士利根植风土的信念。5万亩生态葡萄园，承载着凯士利的初心与探索，成就享誉业界的传奇佳酿。
晨间夜月，天上有啊，人间美酒啊，我来造啊。
好葡萄酒，就选凯士利。
玩休闲游戏就上 PK 那，还有惊喜哦！玩休闲游戏就上 PK 那，还有惊喜哦！玩休闲游戏就上 PK 那，还有惊喜哦！
美是一场无尽旅程，古老自然蕴藏生命能量。在离天堂最近的香格里拉，高山豆蔻如圣境隐士，花中极品，令世人惊鸿。历经556个日夜，提取焕活真萃，小豆蔻米，焕活自然美肤力，山姜素，抵御肌肤老化，释放非凡功效。豆蔻花化为焕活之力，唤醒基底能量，扣之初，扣住每一刻。
肌結果を約束するという企業スローガンのもと、日本のエステティック業界で3000社を超えるサロン様に取り扱いいただいています。創業30周年を機に本社新社屋を竣工、さらなる発展を目指し、一般流通、通信販売、海外展開など幅広いチャンネルに事業を積極拡大。世界中の女性、そしてマーケットから熱い視線が注がれています。100年続く一流企業を目指して、お客様をはじめ関わるすべての人たちに感謝の心を忘れずに、人々を美しく健やかに社会に貢献する企業としてこれからも革新と創造を続けてまいります。
这不是自然给人类的恩赐，而是人类献给这片荒漠的史诗。10余年的培养与坚持，唤醒宁夏贺兰山东麓沉睡千年的戈壁。好葡萄酒是种出来的，正是如此朴实无华的理念，成为了凯士利根植风土的信念。5万亩生态葡萄园，承载着凯士利的初心与探索，成就享誉业界的传奇佳酿。
晨间夜月，天上有啊，人间美酒啊，我来造啊。
好葡萄酒，就选凯士利。
玩休闲游戏就上 PK 那，还有惊喜哦！玩休闲游戏就上 PK 那，还有惊喜哦！
So right now we're back, and we have the Chinese daily going on, which could be fun. So not flush against okay-ish kicker, but yeah. Let's see if we have anyone that we know of for sure. Not that I can see here, unfortunately. So aces against Jack Queen, which is interesting. Mostly because, what do you call that? Jack Queen has a open-ended. Let's hit the turn though. Now we have pocket kings against pocket tens. Actually, it is just 6 players. So basically, this means that, what is it? It is like one of those special tournaments kind of thingies. So yeah. there we go. Kings take it down, meaning there's no rebuy at this stage. So once you bust, you bust. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Remember, this is so weird because the blinds are literally still on level 1. And they're just fully committed to it. So, yeah. Ace Deuce decides to open. King Jack does have something. So, yeah. Let's see how that goes. Ace 10 against Ace Jack. Ace Jack is not suited, but decides to raise, which is okay. Especially, you know, you got to take a stand. And like everyone is kind of short stacked. So, yeah. Excellent river. However, he has the ace of diamonds. He does just make it call with ace high. So interesting. That must be frustrating knowing you were ahead and you're just getting rivered. So yeah. Hey, that's poker for you. Ace queen against ace queen. However, they're both double suited. So let's see what it goes like on the flop. Does decide to make a huge bet though. And both kind of missed, which is unfortunate. But they both don't hit, so they might as well just chop it up, I guess. Ace king. Let's take it down. Five, six suited though. It is a beauty. He does make a call though, which I kind of admire. not good against ace-3, but he just decided to continue just to peel off one more. See if he hits or he doesn't hit. So, yeah. No, he doesn't hit on that one. So ace-3. His 2-pair are good. Nobody has any commendable hands here. Ace-9 is a decent hand for what it is. So, yeah. Both don't hit anything, and he's getting check rated as well, so that's interesting. And ace-9, he does fold the best hand. Very nice. Ten jack suited opens it up. Ten jack is gonna hold on this board though. Does make the call. Very nice. Nothing to be afraid of. Interesting, interesting. King queen suited. Nice hand. A6 you're definitely gonna call here. Doesn't have anything to worry about. Ace is still good, but king queen could definitely call one time. This is a kind of a wet board for ace-6. Like if you check, king queen can definitely make a bet if it was a bit harder. But that's pretty much it, I guess. Ace-5, the GTO in play. Pocket threes, decides to open it up. Still has the best hand, but King 7 is on a draw, which is way better. Does hit it on the turn, though. Pocket 3 is not really a believer, I think, but he cannot call anything either, which is unfortunate. Go free! Excuse me, the window is open. So pocket 8's good, Jack 9. Doesn't hit anything. So pocket 8 does take it down. Interesting. Ace 9 is 6s and 10 Jack. 10 Jack suited in the big blind as well, so he's not going to fold anytime soon. Perfect hand to just limp in and see what's up. Oh, he does decide to make the fold. Interesting. Four, 6 raises up. Remember, blinds are 153. Everyone is still in it. They're all on average. There's only one short stack, Civic, a regular, basically. He has ace 10, though. So I would assume with the blinds and how they are going, that he is going all in. No, not even. He just decides to limp. And this might cost him, actually, because Jack 8 has a open end there. And there's no flush draw going. So far they are pretty good. But on the river, Uyo does hit it straight. And with the pot and how it plays out, I don't think he is going to let this one go and just jam it all in. No, he decides to go for a value. So yeah, Jack 8 takes it down. He did make the call, which is quite unfortunate. Civic should have just 3-bet and shoved on the... at least bet and shove on the river, so yeah. So right now he's super short stacked, and he's lucky that there is no ante, so he still can get like maybe 5 minutes of free cards, but he maybe has only 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's like give around like 10 hands. He is free to do whatever, but yes, pocket 9, so he's going all in. But ace 9 is definitely gonna call, without a doubt. Ace 9, you have to call this. Otherwise, if you don't, it's kind of nitty. Disappointing. So 10 jack and ace 10 again. We're going to see what's up with this. Does make it, and king 4 does make the call, so they both hit something. Top pair, terrible kicker, but ace 10 does hit middle pair, and he can try to represent it, but no, he goes for the check raise. Very, very nice. I don't think ace 10 will call this. He might peel one time. And oof, that could definitely be a cooler. No, king 4 does hold. So ace 3 is at the moment the best hand. Let's make the big bet, though. I don't think I can represent anything here. It's just unfortunate for the turn. If he didn't hit that turn, even though on that end, it's like, yeah, what you call that? It could represent ace 9, ace king, ace queen, ace 10, ace jack, something like that. But nah, you just wanted to see a free showdown. That's what it came down to. So ace 8 against queen 9. Queen 9 is a decent hand to just shove on, in my opinion, but he does make the fold. There we go. Power of 10-5. Let's go. Try and represent it. No, he doesn't. Oh, he does. Nice. Bluffing hard, though. I like it. Oh, I need rivers. Like, is he just going to continue barreling on this? He does. 10-5 is going to win this 100%. I don't see 10-7 calling. Boom, I'm happy. Super happy. And just like that, 10-5 wins. First time witnessing live, actually someone tries to represent it. So yeah, good on you, buddy. Pocket jacks against ace 4 suited. Ace 4 suited, definitely going to call this. And what a beauty of a flop for pocket jacks. Pretty much afraid of nothing. Pocket fives against 10 deuce. Let's see who's going to try and represent it this time. So far, everybody, even Civic, needs to be very, very careful. Like, he needs to start shoving or doing something. But why is it not? Queen 10, 9, 10. Both do have something, though. That's for sure. And I think Queen 10 is still good. King queen. Not a bad hand. Not great. Not terrible. So King 5 has a gutter with this. It does take it down, even though it is the best hand. But yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Pocket sevens lead the way. Ace 4, 8s, and Jack 9, all pretty decent hands. Cannot really complain about that. So Jack 9 decides to call. They all end. Oh, yo. Ace 4 flops a boat. If the turn is 8, it's a really doozy of a hand. So Jack 9 leads out. Ace 4, just call. Take your time and just call. So greedy. That's a misplay. You could have got way more value out of it, in my opinion. Both missed the flop entirely, though. But 10 Jack right now has a open-ended and try and represent it. He's definitely going to do that, that's for sure. King Jack just calls. Wow. Very nice. In other words, he's going to try and bluff this because he has the Diamond King. Is he a blocker? Is that what he's trying to represent? So, yeah, it's an interesting one. That's for sure. King 8, 2 pair against Jack 8. Doesn't have anything except for an 8. He's pretty much drawing dead at this point. Sixes goes all in. So Queen 9, everybody has something decent. Let's just say decent. So yeah, top pair with a queen kicker against flop 2 pair. So it could be an interesting one. Let's see how he plays it out. Ooh, and he gets it. All right, well played on his part, that's for sure. So a nice double up. King 10 suited does make the raise. So blind levels in general are pretty high, 300, 600, and next hand probably will be 400, 800. So in other words, 100 ante actually will also be into play, meaning that right now there are literally 2 short stacks. I think this could be the one. Both fold. 10-9 has to call, yeah. If off's an open-ended, hits both sides, so yeah. Let's take it down. Three-handed, so the ranges should be widened and increased as well. So yeah. Small blind with pocket queens, okay. Seven, eight suited is a good hand. If I were ace king, I would slow place this, to be honest. I mean, you are a chip leader, so you can just call. Greedy. But to be honest, you can just siphon him. It's fine, it's fine. Both plays are actually okay, it just depends. What if you get super unlucky on the flop? 7-8 is literally like one of those hands that can crack anything. Ten jack up short deck. Ace 3 and 5-8. 5-8 does make the call though. No luck here. Oh, that turn. It's a shame it doesn't go that slow though with these cards. They're just being like straight up everything on the board. So it always takes you like a few seconds to decipher everything. A few seconds, yeah. Rather than like anticipating everything. So short stack is still drilling it. 5-7 does make the call. King Queen is not going anywhere though. King Queen will King Queen. King 9 suited. Does hit middle pair. So I think he is committed. Yeah, he bets 5. Ace Queen, you're gonna have to call. You have 2 overs. You can't fold. Yes, I knew it. He just doubles up, and now they're even again, all of them. So it is a nice comeback. Good on him. King Queen goes again, but this time, yes, Ace 8. Ace 8 isn't gonna fold on this. Oh no, he's just pushing all in. He's tilted. He's tilted with the best hand. He does lay it down though. It's a tough lay down. He's like, I came back. I'm here to win. I shows a queen. Aces, but doesn't get any profit out of it, I think. 4 Or what's a squeeze? Oh, he just decides to limp. No, he doesn't. I wouldn't say it's a min click, but still. They just call. No need to go all in, just call. I knew it. It basically kills the action. That literally kills the action. They just check. That also kills the action. But you're committed already. Just chuck it in. The set is good enough. If he has a king, he has a king. So what? I can't believe you could call that with a queen, though. Like, ace is well played, but the queen? Regardless. Ace 9 against 7-8. 7-8 is good. So pretty much right now, the chip leader is very swingy. It's like blinds will be up, not this hand, but next hand, like 6-12 with 200 Andy. In other words, they have like the chip leader has around like what 20, 25 big blinds ish, while the rest just maybe has around like what less than 10 or around 10, 15. So yeah, it's anyone's game right now. King 7. If the blinds were so rough, you could value bet on it, but yeah. Definitely needs some value. No, just checks. It is scary in general, but yeah. Yeah, I know my ass is getting flatter than a farm field during harvest season. Jesus. There's some opportunities going on, but King 10 is still ahead, though. does continue on it. Although not confidently, he does continue. So if King 7 decides to just jam it, I don't think King 10 could call it in this situation. And again, we can easily see those cards, so yeah. Again, it's going to be a limp pot, so the only one that's suffering right now is, what is it? A short stack. Wow, Ajax suited folds. Mostly because he doesn't want, he's not comfortable like just going all in with that. King 6 min clicks at 3-4. Does go all in. Does King 6 want to call? I mean, oh, too tight. Sometimes you just gotta gamble. I mean, king. If you're chip leader, you have a king that someone shoves and it's only like what 3 big blinds more. You just call. Who cares? Just like that, the short stack is slowly climbing up because of those hands. And yeah. King is good. Only has 6 outs, a jack or an 8. So a king is good. I like how he doesn't bluff this time with it though. Hmm. Not a bad flop for queen 8. Has a gutter and bottom pair, but still, king 6 is beat here. Only has a king. Just needs runner, runner. So yeah. Unfortunate. And now that there's no short stacks, it's just those two. The chip leader, so yeah. Chip leader chipping away. Six has bottom pair, where the Doyle has top pair right now. And yeah. You could try and value bet here if you want to, if you want to be confident to get some value. So yeah, that's pretty much good. That's exactly what he did too. Is 8-5 gonna work this time though? No, still a trash hand. Now 10-5 on the other hand. The lines are 8-16. In 2 minutes it will be 1-2. I mean, they barely have less than 10 big blinds already. Chip leader is just comfy on like 20, 23 big blinds. So yeah, sure, show your ace jack. 辛苦. So good. Yeah, it's basically a shoving frenzy right now. It's been going on for quite some time. So you should shove, shove, shove. It's the only way right now. Screw like seeing the flop, just jam it in there. No try, no die. Pocket kingies. Yeah, just shove. Why not? This could be interesting. Pocket eights has to call. And eights are good. Hey. I know this person. It is Da San Chao or something like that. Let's see if he can actually win this one. Does decide to go all in. Nice. ICM pressure. I mean, just keep going for it. Why not? Yeah, definitely. Pot threes, all in. A7, snap call. And threes are good here. All right, round one. Goes to Da. Still has a 2-1 chip lead, so nothing to worry about. But they're gonna have to play maybe a few hands normal, because blind levels are up. It's 1-2 with a 300 ante. So right now the Da has like around 6, 7 big blinds, I think. Yeah, give or take. Oh, what a doozy of a hand. Deuce 6 with open-ended. And he has a draw as well. And 6-10. Double gutter. I don't think they're going to go anywhere. But Deuce 6, in my opinion, is a little bit more favorable. Even though the statistics say it is like, what, 70-20? 25-68, right? Oh man, if he calls with 10 high, that's so sick. But yeah, you can't. So right now there's like a shove opportunity. It's not going to be this hand though. And he does make the call, and he does hit it. Congratulations to the winner. All right. So unfortunately, that Senchao is second. Civic didn't make it, even though we played it pretty well. I think he was also in the heads up. So we, fortunately, that's kind of it. We're gonna have one more game after this one, so we're gonna have the heads up. So right
蕴
now.
藏生命能量，在离天堂最近的香格里拉，高山豆蔻如圣境隐士，花中极品，令世人惊鸿。历经556个日夜，提取焕活真萃。小豆蔻米，焕活自然美肤力。山姜素，抵御肌肤老化，释放非凡功效。豆蔻花化为焕活之力，唤醒基底能量，蔻之初，扣住每一刻。
肌結果を約束するという企業スローガンのもと、日本のエステティック業界で3000社を超えるサロン様に取り扱いいただいています。創業30周年を機に本社新社屋を竣工、さらなる発展を目指し、一般流通、通信販売、海外展開など幅広いチャンネルに事業を積極拡大。世界中の女性、そしてマーケットから熱い視線が注がれています。100年続く一流企業を目指して、お客様をはじめ関わるすべての人たちに感謝の心を忘れずに、人々を美しく健やかに社会に貢献する企業として、これからも革新と創造を続けてまいります。
这不是自然给人类的恩赐，而是人类献给这片荒漠的史诗。10余年的培养与坚持，唤醒宁夏贺兰山东麓沉睡1000年的戈壁。好葡萄酒是种出来的，正是如此朴实无华的理念，成为了凯士利根植风土的信念。5万亩生态葡萄园，承载着凯士利的初心与探索，成就享誉业界的传奇佳酿。
晨间夜夜，天上有啊，人间美酒啊，我来造啊。
好葡萄酒，就选凯士利。
玩休闲游戏就上 PK 那，还有惊喜哦！玩休闲游戏就上 PK 那，还有惊喜哦！玩休闲游戏就上 PK 那，还有惊喜哦！
美是一场无尽旅程，古老自然蕴藏生命能量，在离天堂最近的香格里拉，高山豆蔻如圣境隐士，花中极品， 令世人惊鸿。历经556个日夜，提取焕活真萃。小豆蔻明，焕活自然美肤力。山姜素，抵御肌肤老化，释放非凡功效。豆蔻花化为焕活之力，唤醒基底能量。扣之初，扣住每一刻。
肌結果を約束するという企業スローガンのもと、日本のエステティック業界で3000社を超えるサロン様に取り扱いいただいています。創業30周年を機に本社新社屋を竣工、さらなる発展を目指し、一般流通、通信販売、海外展開など幅広いチャンネルに事業を積極拡大。世界中の女性、そしてマーケットから熱い視線が注がれています。100年続く一流企業を目指して、お客様をはじめ関わるすべての人たちに感謝の心を忘れずに、人々を美しく健やかに社会に貢献する企業として、これからも革新と創造を続けてまいります。
这不是自然给人类的恩赐，而是人类献给这片荒漠的史诗。10余年的培养与坚持，唤醒宁夏贺兰山东麓沉睡千年的戈壁。好葡萄酒是种出来的，正是如此朴实无华的理念，成为了凯士利根植风土的信念。5万亩生态葡萄园，承载着凯士利的初心与探索，成就享誉业界的传奇佳酿。
盆间月月，天上有啊，人间美酒啊，我来造。
好葡萄酒，就选凯士利。
玩休闲游戏就上 PK 那，还有惊喜哦！玩休闲游戏就上 PK 那，还有惊喜哦！玩休闲游戏就上 PK 那，还有惊喜哦！
美是一场无尽旅程，古老自然蕴藏生命能量。在离天堂最近的香格里拉，高山豆蔻如圣境隐士，花中极品，令世人惊鸿。历经556个日夜，提取焕活真萃。小豆蔻明，焕活自然美肤力。山姜素，抵御肌肤老化，释放非凡功效。豆蔻花化为焕活之力，唤醒基底能量。扣之初，扣住每一刻。
肌結果を約束するという企業スローガンのもと、日本のエステティック業界で3000社を超えるサロン様に取り扱いいただいています。創業30周年を機に本社新社屋を竣工、さらなる発展を目指し、一般流通、通信販売、海外展開など幅広いチャンネルに事業を積極拡大。世界中の女性、そしてマーケットから熱い視線が注がれています。100年続く一流企業を目指して、お客様をはじめ 関わるすべての人たちに感謝の心を忘れずに、人々を美しく健やかに社会に貢献する企業として、これからも革新と創造を続けてまいります。
这不是自然给人类的恩赐，而是人类献给这片荒漠的史诗。10余年的培养与坚持，唤醒宁夏贺兰山东麓沉睡千年的戈壁。好葡萄酒是种出来的，正是如此朴实无华的理念，成为了凯士利根植风土的信念。5万亩生态葡萄园，承载着凯士利的初心与探索，成就享誉业界的传奇佳酿。
春间月月，天上有啊，人间美酒啊，我来造。
好葡萄酒，就选凯士利。
玩休闲游戏就上 PK 那，还有惊喜哦！
欢迎回来，欢迎回来，欢迎回来。欢迎回来，是同时进行的。就是他同时在和这3个人进行战斗。
King Jack 3-6. King Jack is okay here. So far, nothing exciting happened here in general. At least they're more lively. It seems like they're talking. Maybe they're talking trash to each other. Anything could happen with that. So, yeah. Six, seven, interesting. Four, eight, six, seven. Oh, it does make the continuation bet for that, which is interesting. Does win it though. Six, jack is actually okay. King six, okie dokie. He is ahead so far, so yeah. Flop, kind of different from that. King five, 10 deuce. 3-1. I almost 4-1 chip lead. 3-1 chip lead actually. Right now it is 4-1. I'm just looking at the big blinds right now in general, so yeah. 6-3, ace-10. Blinds are 8160 right now, but he still has 4K chips, while the opponent, the defender, has 16. So the challenger really needs to go back in hard. Oh, small glitch right there. Three high takes it down like a boss. All right, here we go. Ace-9 against ace-4. Ace-9 just decides to call. Setting up a trap, maybe a min click, and all in from ace-9. So yeah, it does make the call. Oof. It was a great turn actually for what is it, ace-4, having an open-ended. But yeah, it's funny that he snap called with it. So yeah, look at this guy; he's so super happy. It's like, look at this big GTO brain, just limped in and shoved, and he snap called. Nine-4 just decides to raise it up. King-8 didn't hit anything, but his king is still good. But he decides to continue out with a standard check bet. King-8 just folds. Okay. I highly doubt either players hit the board, but you would mostly assume that your king is good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with just like calling it one time. Even so, blinds are up, by the way, 1-2. Pocket tens against king-9 suited. Again, min click. How much is pocket tens gonna make? 1.6. Okay. The guy was almost kissing the camera when you had to see his hand. I think he's one of those dreadful opponents that you see when you're playing live. So far, challenger is no, the defender is really acting like a Steve Jobs. Nah, he if I were like he turned a set of tens. He just has to check this one. There's no way. Yeah, there you go. King-9 can check it. Hopefully he does decide to raise. You can just call with tens. Does make the call. Is he gonna check it? Yes, he does. Snap call as well. So bluff gone wrong. And look at him, he's talking smack. He's so happy. Self-proclaimed Phil Ivey of China. Jack-5, flopping bottom. Good pressure into him. I mean, if you hit, you hit. Just make a standard bet. Just open, I guess. King deuce makes the call. Okay, okay. He is not winning, that's for sure. But, you know. Probably assumes his deuce is like a queen. Or maybe an 8. Seeing as he's seeing double, but yeah. River's 2 pair. Yes, of course. Lines 125, 250. Both entirely missed. But deuce 7 has the novelty as usual. Does make it a pot bet. Wouldn't surprise me if he shows it or he's just internally happy. Yeah, but he folds 5-10 though. Nine big blinds left. Let's make the raise. So pretty much committed. I don't know if he's going to shove with 6-3 suited, so yeah. Maybe he can only play like 1 or 2 more hands. Like, that's got to be a double up with ace queen. Or not. Ooh, every time that guy, the challenger, like literally gets into the face, so violating for some reason. Let's see, 7-8 suited, going all in, snap calls by king. Is it gonna crack? No, it doesn't crack. Look at him, he's happy. All right, on to the next challenger. Let's see how he does it. Liking the camera setup. You see a nice wide angle of his cheek and glasses, real like a protagonist of an anime. So both hit it. However, one has a king kicker. I guess pretty much drawing dead, right? No, unless a 5 hits, yeah. Or a 4. Yeah, so yes, like, yeah, no, pretty much. Doesn't hit it, so king 4 is Guda. Quite a fast victory for our challenger, but yeah, that's kind of it. Oh, so unlucky. Makes the raise and he has trips. Again, unfortunate timing. Continues leading out. Pretty much drawing dead. And he's in the perfect position. Just makes the call as well. Just check it. There's no way to check that one. So yeah, if you have trips, you can just bet it out. And a6 definitely gonna fold with this. Don't know what he's trying to do here with a6. Makes the call. I have no questions or reasoning behind why he calls with a6, ace high. So yeah, only thing is like because 5-6, but no. It's 310 is ahead. He has open-ended, and he has also like a flush and all of that. Hopefully he can take this one down though, but with the way he's been running the entire time right now, there's previous opponents. Oh, he gets one through finally. Aces against queen 5. Ace is just interesting. So he calls, he gets min clicked, he min clicks back with queen 5. He does make the call. Doesn't need anything. Five, seven, queen 8. Five, seven does hit bottom pair though, but queen 9 it's open ended. 5-7 is still good. Unfortunately, he gets rivered though. Can he make out a bluff? That's the thing. Nope, he doesn't. He just folds it. Ace 3 against Ace 9, so dominated at the point. Both flopping top pairs, so it's kind of a cooler. There are some opportunities coming up. Let's make a raise though. Ace 9 definitely gonna call. I mean, you have top pair. No, Ace 9 is still good. Does make the flush though. Lucky with a terrible hand. But Deuce cannot call this. Let's make it a pot size bet though. Yeah. Let's make the good call. Fold, sorry. Queen 7 raises. Pocket sixes can 3-bet this. No, the size not 2. Yeah, no. All right, let's pay a little bit of attention to this. So 3-8 with the bluff. Is King 5 gonna rebluff it though? That's the question. Because he is taking his time for it. Needed 1 minute to do that. All right. Interesting. So ace 5-8 is gutter, top pair, and a flush draw as well. And this might grow into a big pot if he decides to raise right now on the turn. Does raise. Queen 7 can't fold on this. I mean, you have a top pair. You have a 7. You are behind. Or he could be on a draw. Like, this isn't the first time he does something like this, so yeah. He does make the re-raise. So now he goes all in, and he kind of has to call. Now he's like, I shot myself in the foot with this, but what can I do? Boom, just like that, he's out. All right. The third and last challenger, and just straight into it with King Queen. He just raises, he just doesn't care. This guy, man, look at him. Stone cold. Looks like Elvis Presley, the Chinese Elvis. Oh, and he's fast. He doesn't mess around. Oh, this looks like he noticed me already. A6, ace deuce. Snap calls. King Queen suited 9-5 call. Doesn't do anything. Does river the 5, so he has the best hand. Plus he has a 9 of hearts. Well, even though the challenger, like, he started off super strong, he is showing emotion like after every hand, so that's all right. Definitely not afraid to 3-bet opponents, that's for sure. Ten-7, Jack-9 snap calls. Jack-9 flops the nuts. Where 10-7 has a middle pair. Ten-7 just snap calls as well. Interesting. Continues to pot bet it. He just doesn't care. 10-7 is stunned. He is like, yo, what am I supposed to do? And he's just so curious what he has. He's baffled. Yeah, just information. I like it. He knows what's up, but he's like, yeah. He just wants to know, like, why you call so fast? What's up? Flopping the flush and the straight flush. Even he's baffled. He doesn't know what to do. This flush is still good. That's over pot. That's the pot. So greedy. Yeah. Nice hand to him. Just calls with ace-4. Checks it instantly. Ace-jack. Probably gonna do a standard check bet. Ace-4 just calls. Ooh, that's probably gonna go all in, all in. I don't know if it's on a turn or river. This guy must be so frustrated. Oh, it's a one-liner. It could be scary, but, you know, you have 2 pair. He just calls out of frustration, and boom, just like that. Done. Oh, this guy looks way skinnier in this picture than in on the webcam. So yeah, unfortunately, Wang Rang, 2 losses, 1 win. Where is Wang Qing and Cheng Yikeng? Basically